Hello! Let's go over the vocabulary for April 6th. Our first word is persecution. Persecution. It's a noun. It means when people do or say mean things because of what you believe or your race. So maybe someone doesn't like you because you believe in a certain religion, or because you want to vote for this person or that person, or just because of, you're Chinese, you're Taiwanese, you're American. They don't like you because of that. Then they will persecute you. You have persecution towards you. It means they say things or do mean things to you. Many Arabs in America faced persecution after the events of September 11th, 2001. Because some Arabs are the ones that flew the airplanes into the Twin Towers, many Americans, we didn't like any Arab person. So if we saw an Arab person in America, sometimes the Americans were not nice to them. So they faced persecution for being Arab, even if they had nothing to do with what happened September 11th. Profusely. Profusely. It's an adverb. It means to give something freely and in large amounts, or abundantly. One of your words later is abundance. This one is abundantly. So something, you have a lot of it. And so you give it easily, you give it away a lot. Okay? She apologized profusely for dumping her drink on the man. So she's over and over, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, I'm so sorry. She's apologizing profusely, a lot. Okay? Next we have logical. Logical. It's an adjective. It means to use logic or reason to make decisions. You think through the choices. You don't just go, okay, that one. No, you look through it and go, that is the best choice because you thought through all of it and you've made a choice based off some reasoning, not just emotions or random. You go, oh, that's the best choice. You're very logical. Women are usually very emotional. We like to base our decisions off if we're happy or if we're sad, if we like something, if we don't like something. We're very emotional. And men are more logical about making decisions. Our next word is pioneer. Pioneer. It's a noun. It means someone who finds and starts up housing in a new area, or they create something new. So in America, when we had some people come over and they're traveling across America, we call them the pioneers. But someone can also create some new something and they're a pioneer for that new idea. So they're just someone who tries something new. The pioneers crossed America in covered wagons in search of free land. Our next word is blossom. Blossom. It's both a noun and a verb. When the flower opens in full bloom, that means it's blossoming. So it's closed and then, it can bloom or it blossoms. It's the verb. But the open flower is also called a blossom. Okay? The blossom is usually very beautiful. They're different colors. So that's the noun. We love seeing the cherry blossoms when they have blossomed out and on Yangming Mountain, so Yangmingshan. So many of you go up to Yangming Mountain to see the cherry blossoms because they're very beautiful. Our next word is tithe. Tithe. I'm sure that's a very difficult word. Tithe. It's both a noun and a verb. In our church, we give 10% of what we have extra. After we pay for our rent and pay for food and pay for the things we need to pay for, we give 10% of what we have left back to the church. And so that's what our tithe is. So the giving it to the church is tithing. But the money is also called our tithe. So it's a noun and a verb. Our family remembers to pay our tithes to the church every year. Our next word is vicinity. Vicinity. It's a noun. It means an area or a region around a place, or a proximity to some area. So what I can see right now, I can see a small vicinity. So it's just an area around is vicinity. I can smell if someone is smoking in the vicinity around me because it smells terrible. I don't like it when people smoke. So if I'm sitting somewhere and someone in my vicinity is smoking, I can smell it. So it's the area around me. Next is abundance. Abundance. It's a noun. It means an excess or overly sufficient amount of something. Basically means you have lots of something. You have an abundance. Everybody would like to have an abundance of money, but most of us don't. We bought an abundance of water because we heard a typhoon is coming soon. So before typhoons, many people go to the grocery store, they buy lots of water, they buy lots of food, so you have all of that in abundance in case the typhoon comes and there's no food or water to have. Our last word is astonishment. Astonishment. It's a noun. You are amazed about something. It is surprising or incredible. So if you see someone and they have the wow, that kind of face, they're in astonishment. So how great was her astonishment when he asked her to marry him? Okay, well, those are all the vocabulary words for today. Please go back and write in your sentences. Have a good day. Thank you.